Hi everyone, we're here today with Tallak Lyngset, and we will talk about his experience with the Medical University of Gdańsk. Thank you for joining us today. My first question for you is, why the Medical University of Gdańsk? What made you choose our university to proceed with your career, and what made you choose the MUG to continue with your educational path? What made you think this is my way to go?
Well, for me, there were a couple of different reasons. One being that I had to redo some classes back in Norway, and we had worked like this Norwegian school worked together with GUMED. So I was recommended this school, and I talked to some colleagues that were studying the classes over me, and they all recommended it as a nice city and a very professional university with good professors, and obviously it's close to for practical reasons, it's close to the airport, and for me going back and forth to Norway made Gdansk an easy, more of a practical city as well.
So it's research and proximity to home and professional staff. So tell me, what apart from being a student, I believe you're involved in research and various projects at the university. Could you tell us a bit more about what you do here? What fuels you, so to speak, as a young scientist, as an aspiring doctor?
Well, I think that the GUMED has a lot of scientific circles, which is beneficial for people that want to explore some specific parts of medicine. And I think the university is open for students to participate in both these classes and also other classes. And they are also very open if you want to join different departments at the hospital, you're able to send an email and you can join privately after school. So that's also very good. And also there's a lot of scientific circles conducted by other students studying fifth year or sixth year, which are good for younger students to help understand complex stuff like ECGs and just the basics. So I think the school has a lot of possibilities for people to explore the different departments.
So what grabbed your attention specifically? Are you participating in any of the scientific circles? Are you a part of a research society, maybe? What are there any specific projects you conduct or participate in?
Well, unfortunately, I'm still third year, so there's a lot of studying, so that trumps the whole scientific circle thing. But I'm currently joining a ECG workshop conducted by some older students, which I find very beneficial for me coming into next year, fourth year, where we're supposed to be able to interpret ECG cases.
Okay, so there's a student community and there's the scientific community, and they are all coming together. Great, that's great to hear that you see the connection there. Now, are there any parts of the or any aspects of studying here that you particularly find interesting, apart from the scientific circles, about the student community? Is there anything you would like to emphasize to our candidates? What grabbed your particular attention here?
Well, I can say for people wanted to who wants to study here, I feel like first year with the practical classes in anatomy is probably one of the highlights so far. With professors which are extremely professional and they and has a lot of knowledge, and you get the opportunity to work with specimens, live specimens. So to me, that was probably one of the most fun things I've done so far these 3 years, except from obviously third year where we are at the hospital and actually visiting patients.
So do you see yourself as more of an aspiring doctor or scientist? Because we are the way we work as an institution is that we combine these two um, sort of roles. We train professionals, physicians. However, we also are support scientific development for students. And do you see yourself now or in the future as more of a doctor, a physician, or rather you see yourself as a scientist, so to speak, because the university offers.
I for sure see myself as yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, yeah. That was that was my question. Sorry.
Yeah, there was a bit of lag, but I for sure see myself as a practitioner, a doctor working with the patients. But I think that the school has evoked part of me that wants to do some research after a while. I don't know where in my career, but at some point I'll probably want to do some research as well.
So since our university uh, is officially the only medical university in Poland that holds the status of research university, I believe there will be a vast spectrum of opportunities for you in the future. Now, now, if you could offer a piece of advice to a future candidate or who thinks about studying about the Medical University of Gdańsk and is still not sure about is this the right way to go, what would be your piece of advice for our future candidates, speaking from a 3-year perspective, nonetheless?
Well, my first advice is to go for it. Just if you're thinking about becoming a doctor or pursuing that dream, I think you should for sure go for it. You'll never regret the day you started studying here. I think obviously there will be some rougher periods when there's a lot of stress, but you will overcome it hopefully. But I think that as an advice, I think if you come prepared to study a lot, and also being able to take time off. Gdansk is a super place because the city is not that big, so it becomes like a close, tight knit society with the students. And also, I feel like it's obviously hard studying medicine, but it's for sure doable if you're dedicated. So, I mean, my advice is just to come prepared and come with a lot of motivation and yeah, basically.
Okay, so uh, I mean, what I find particularly interesting about about what you just told me is that you see these different aspects of our university. You have medicine from a practical point of view, but you also have science. And I see from your perspective that these both uh, paths, so to speak, appeal to you. So it's pretty good. It only proves that the university indeed offers a vast spectrum of possibilities for our future students, future practitioners. Now, is there anything you would like to add about your studying at the Medical University of Gdańsk? Is there anything you would like to emphasize to a larger audience?
Well, I think just the practical classes here are extremely good. All the professors are really good at what they do. So I feel like if you want to become a scientist, this is a good place. But also, if as a practitioner, I think you get a lot of practical knowledge, and also the way they teach, you become more prone to stress. I mean, to handle stress situations. I think after studying here, I will be at least prepared for taking decisions with high amount of pressure, and also making the right decision, obviously. And also that the hospital here, it's just finishing up, so it's brand new, and so all the equipment we have at our disposal, I think it's a huge advantage as for us students.
So are you planning on staying here and practice medicine, or maybe are you planning on returning to Norway?
I think it's a bit too soon to say. My first goal is to pass everything, but I think I will probably seek a career in Norway. But it's too soon to say anything for certain at the moment.
Okay. Well, that's basically all we needed to know. And I would like to thank you for participating in this short interview. And will be a part of the Open Date 2021. And I would like to thank you all for participating, and have a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.